It's a Friday night in our old town. Same four streets going round and round. The neon sign is glowing red, like every word we never said. I didn't know if you would come after all that we've become. But when that door swung open wide, you walked inside.
You haven't changed, not that much. Still got that quiet touch, that way of looking straight through me, like you always see.
The band is playing something slow, the kind we used to know, and I can feel it in my shoes. I've got nothing left to lose. Meet me by the jukebox, put our favorite record on, let it play the way it did when love was strong. Meet me by the jukebox, hold me close and don't let go if we're gonna start again. Let the whole town know
We've both been down some separate roads, carried different loads, tried to find what we once had in love that never felt as bad.
but here we are beneath these lights, two hearts on the line tonight, and every note that fills this room says don't leave too soon. Meet me by the jukebox, let that old song spin. If there's still a spark inside, let it begin. Meet me by the jukebox, where the nights don't lie. If we still believe in us, let's give it one more try.
We don't need a crowded stage or a brand new page,
Just a simple melody and honesty.
if your hand fits into mine like it did back in time.
Then maybe what we had before is waiting at that door. Meet me by the jukebox, put that same song on, let it play till closing time all night long. Meet me by the jukebox, under neon light. If you still feel what I feel, hold me tight. Meet me by the jukebox, let the record show love can find its way back home, nice and slow. Meet me by the jukebox, don't say goodbye again. Soft repetition of a faded steel guitar. By bench outside the courthouse square, we carved our names in summer air. I pass it now and then and smile at where we've been.
I left that town at 17, chasing every reckless dream. But every road I took led back to that old brook.
Some things change with passing years, some things only grow more clear.
Two hearts, one small town. We tried to run, but love pulled us around. No matter how far the highway goes, it circles back to what we know. Two hearts, one small town.
Under the same white sky we found
what we were looking for all along, right where we belong.
I heard your truck rolling last night, familiar sound beneath the light. I didn't need to see to know it still was you and me.
I saw you standing by the store like 100 times before, and for a moment there it felt like no repair. Two hearts, one small town. Every lost and found,
Every tear and every try
brought us back eye to eye. Two hearts, one small town. No more up and down.
If we're standing here today, we're here to stay. Maybe we were just too young to know what we had done.
Maybe time was what it took to take a second look.
Now the years don't feel so long when I'm where I belong.
Two hearts, one small town. No more leaving this love behind. Through every season that comes around, we'll stand our ground. Two hearts, one small town.
No more lonely nights in another crowd. If forever's what we found,
We won't back down.
two hearts, one small town. Let the whole world know from this day on, we're not letting go. Two hearts, one small town. Right where we belong. The church bells rang this morning like they always do. I watch the sunlight falling across the pew. I didn't mean to look your way, but somehow I still do. Even after all this time, I still notice you. We used to sit together second row from the back, sharing quiet conversations we never took back. Life pulled us in directions we didn't understand. But standing here this Sunday, you reach for my hand. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, soft and slow like it's always been. Not the kind that burns too fast, but one that's built to last. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, like we don't have to pretend. Just steady hearts and open skies and truth behind our eyes. After service on the sidewalk, we walked a little while, talking about nothing but wearing the same old smile. The town looked just the same, same courthouse, same trees, but something felt different between you and me. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, quiet as a whispered amen. No need for grand displays or complicated ways. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, simple as holding hands, with nothing left to prove, just me and you. Maybe love grows better when it's given time, not rushing through the moments or crossing every line. We were younger once, trying to outrun what was always meant to be. Now it's clear to see. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, gentle as the morning wind. No more chasing after dreams or tearing at the seams. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, like we've come back home. If this is where we stand, I understand.
It feels like a Sunday kind of love again,
and this time I'm not letting go.
I still remember that first dance, the way you held my hand. We didn't know what life would bring, we only had a plan. A little house on Maple Street, curtains in the sun, two young hearts believing love would see us through as one. We've watched the seasons come and go, from green to winter white, held each other through the storms and through the quiet nights. There were days we disagreed and nights we barely spoke, but we never let the silence turn our love to smoke. Growing old beside you is all I ever need. Not the riches of the world, just you and me. Growing old beside you, watching years unfold. If I had to choose again, I'd still take your hand to hold. I've seen the silver in your hair, the kindness in your eyes. Every line upon your face tells truths we never hide. We've buried friends and welcomed grandchildren, stood together strong, and through every changing chapter, you're where I belong. Growing old beside you, through laughter and through tears, sharing simple Sunday mornings through the passing years. Growing old beside you, that's the life I chose. Every road that we have walked has led us close. We never needed fancy things or diamonds shining bright, just a porch and two rocking chairs at the end of day's last light. If tomorrow finds me weak or slower than before, I know you'll still be waiting just inside that door. Growing old beside you is more than I deserve. Through every prayer we've whispered, every promise kept in word. Growing old beside you till the good Lord calls us home, with your hand still resting soft inside my own. Growing old beside you, that's my final wish. A simple life, a faithful love as true as this. Growing old beside you, that's enough for me.
Leave the past and draw the line. But every step I took that night led me back into your life. You were leaning by the door like I'd seen you there before. Same old smile, same steady eyes under Texas skies. Time can take the years away, but some feelings choose to stay. When you reached your hand to me, it felt like destiny. You're always like the moon shining bright. Every star up above feels like love. You're always on my mind tonight, and everything feels right. No more running from the truth. It's you. We were young and scared before, always wanting something more, chasing dreams across the line, leaving love behind. But the music started slow and my heart began to know some things never really fade. Some promises were made. You're always on my mind tonight, like a desert moonlight. Every beat of the band takes my hand. You're always on my mind tonight, under neon lights. And I finally see you're where I should be. Spanish guitar carries the melody, with warm pedal steel answering softly. Light trumpet harmony lifts the rhythm. Maybe love just needs a little time to circle back and realign. Maybe hearts that drift apart still share one heart. When you pulled me close again, I knew this wasn't just pretend. No more tears and no more doubt. We figured it out. You're always on my mind tonight, and I'm holding you tight. Underneath this southern sky, we won't say goodbye. You're always on my mind tonight. Everything's alright. Every road I ever knew leads to you. You're always on my mind tonight, and this time we'll hold on, with the music playing strong, right where we belong. You're always on my mind tonight. No more lonely nights, with your heart next to mine, for all time. Soft repetition with fading instrument. Spanish guitar, pedal steel, fade warmly.
Your chair by the window still faces the street. Morning light falls across the empty seat. I don't move it, I don't try, it feels wrong somehow. coffee cup sits on the shelf, right where you left it by yourself. Some habits never fade away, even now. I still open up the blinds at 8, feed the birds by the garden gate. The neighbors wave as they go by like nothing's changed. But every evening when it's still, I feel the quiet on that hill, and hear your voice inside my mind calling my name. There's a space beside me where you used to be, a gentle kind of memory that won't set me free. There's a place inside me time can't undo. Every day I'm living, still loving you. I walk the path we used to take down by the quiet lake. The bench beneath the maple tree feels the same. I talk to you like you're still there, like you're listening in the air. Maybe love don't disappear, it just changes shape. There's a space beside me at the close of day, when the sun slips low and the sky turns gray. There's a place inside me, soft and true. Every beat of this old heart belongs to you. They say the years will ease the pain, like passing summer rain. But some things settle deep and quietly remain. I'm not asking to forget or wishing we never met. I'd live it all again without regret. There's a space beside me in this quiet room, filled with all the love that used to bloom. There's a place inside me, warm and bright, where I still see your smile every night. There's a space beside me, but I'm not alone. For every breath I take feels like home. Your chair by the window still faces the street.